What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Hi everybody, welcome to the first day of our official matches here with Green Devils against Divas in red. You see the games now also marked with a green border. Short reminder, you have here these game numbers in the top right corner, which you can use to find the game videos on YouTube later on. So this video, I think also on Twitch it's marked as ID 1. You will find this later on YouTube with ID 1 as well. My name is Marco, I will be the spectator for today, or for every day probably. And I have here with me Crimson, who we had last time in the show match as well, and Fire Elemental, who will be casting for his first time. Say hi guys!
Hey, how's it going? Hey gamers.
So yeah, the game should start in probably 30 minutes. Until then I have some more news, some more new stuff I've inserted after the show match. First we have these loyalty points. After each 5 minutes of viewing time in the stream you get 1 loyalty point, and we can start some polls, some bettings where you can bet on the teams and earn points that the other guys that didn't bet right will lose. I mean, it's nothing big, it's just some fun stuff you could do. There is no prize yet, but if anybody has some good ideas, I mean better ideas that Chufos had, which was just nude photos of me, which would be possible, but maybe there are better ideas, I don't know. If there are better ideas, post them into Discord and we can see about it. And if not, I mean, being the best at betting is also very nice, I know. So that's the loyalty system. I will wait for this for 15 more minutes, so everybody can accumulate some more points. And we will see in the chat when the poll starts, then you can just vote. You will see the command as well. It's like exclamation mark vote green or red for the 2 team names, and you can specify how many points you want to bet. So that's one of the new features. You have also seen the chat box on the first screen and also in the break you can use, and we can interact a bit more with the stream in the break time where things have calmed down a little bit. So yeah, first game we have 2 substitutes. You also see the pink names now in the team boxes. Unfortunately, we need to have 2 substitutes already for the Green Devils. We have Bauxite from EU substituting for High Spam, and also Sweepy Network substituting for, who was it? James, yeah. Divas in red are here in full force, and I hope it's a fun match. What do you guys think?
I think it'll be a good match. You know, I don't know. I know I played with some of these players before, especially on the Divas in red. They're good teams. Rag's got a great MK. Johnny Matic loves the old cyberspace. So, and Juffos is a good player too. So I think it'll be a good match to watch. And Detonate's always fun to watch. Detonate.
Yeah, I feel like they might be getting a little bit more of an advantage on these substitutes than the normal players, but not huge. It still feels like a bit of a toss-up. I haven't seen Ace Sop recently, but played with Rag in a scrim, and him and XX are still pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm especially curious about what Chufo is going to play, because I have some fond, or rather not fond, memories of him and his Iron Cannon, but recently he started to play minigun a little bit more, and also smart locks, and like he's all over the place with his weapon choices recently, so I'm very curious to see how he's performing today.
It's also going to be interesting what the opening strategy is going to be for the attacking team. A lot of times, you know, you can have the rush, kill the turrets, and push, or, you know, if they're going to go more cyber heavy, try to get the doors.
Yeah, if you remember the show match, we had also Bauxite in there as No, he wasn't substituted in there, but you have seen his specialty, which is just stealth decking the objective after, I don't know, 30 seconds. So let's see if he can manage this too.
If you can pull it off.
Yeah. But he had some help.
This is a hard.
Sorry.
No, I see. This is kind of a. It's not it's a harder map to stealth deck the first objective. I feel like it'd be kind of difficult. You can sneak in there. You can get that back little room, and try to stealth and not get noticed.
Yeah. How they did it last time? They had 2 stealthers, and one of them distracted the enemy, who knew there was a stealther in here. So he killed this distracting light. And then he thought, okay, there's no more danger. But the real danger was the other light that's also stealthed and was stacking the whole time. So it was fun to see.
Gotcha. That is good. That's good strategy.
Yeah. Other notable players in here are Willy, my favorite German bolt gun. He always comes after me when I'm lasering. He's a really obnoxious bolt gun. And also XX, who is one of my laser rivals. And yeah. Also good at bolt gun. Yeah, it will be fun to see. So, just for the guys that don't know double elimination, how this works, real quick we can explain it just again. You will see both matches on the left side will be played today. We have the first match right now, Green Devils versus Divas in red. Second match will be in approximately 2 hours, with the Monarchs versus Sacre Bleu, which is also a very fun match I really like to see. We will talk about the other match, of course, in 2 hours. The winner of those will advance to the Game 7, you see just on the right. We play Cybernetics, or Cybernetic, I think the S, there's no S. Let me just see in Discord real quick. We had a poll if we should replace Cybernetic with Vaccine, but I think it didn't get through. Which of the maps do you like more, guys?
Oh, I voted for Cybernetic.
I personally love Cybernetic. I think the Vaccine, you know, this airlock can have its downsides.
Yeah, it can be a big stalemate, and then just once you have one good push, and then you're through, and then alright, the game's over.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem.
I saw a great match back in the day. We were playing pubs where they pugs. I think it was a pug where they guarded the first objective by stacking heavies in the corner, and then just shooting anything that moved through anything.
Anything
and then keep all the doors closed.
Yeah.
For Vaccine.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Vaccine's not going to happen for this tournament because we have 20 votes for Cybernetic and only 13 for Vaccine. So, sorry, Bogside, no Vaccine for you. He was one of the advocates that wanted to Vaccine the most, it felt like. Yeah. So that's the upper bracket game. After this round, the loser of the game we are playing now will drop down to game number 5, which is also Cybernetic. So both teams, doesn't matter if they win or lose, will play Cybernetic. And the loser of the other match we will have in 2 hours will play against the loser from this match. And obviously the winners will play in match 7. So it's not really a big deal if you lose once. That's the good part about double elimination. You can still try and reach the final, but you can't lose again. If you're down there, it's just you play against everybody in the upper bracket that drops down, and you have to win, and you have to keep winning. So I love this tournament mode.
Also, you know, it makes it a little less just, you know, off day, off move. Gets you a lot better sort of feeling for the actual matchups.
Yeah, you can have a bad day and still try to recover.
Yeah.
And maybe
that'll be easy. But...
Sorry, Crimson?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, also if you drop down there are other maps, because if you lose in your first game, let's see Green Devils lose here, they play Detonate, maybe Detonate is not their map, they drop down, they have still a chance if Cybernetics broadcast to have more games, to get accustomed to each other a bit more. I mean, these are all random teams here, so it's not like they played for hours and hours on end. Maybe some did, there were a couple of scrims going, but I mean, the next detonate they play from this side is game 12, so they have cybernetic and broadcast to I don't know, up their game a little bit, up their aim, install some more hacks and some more cheats. I don't know, whatever takes to the finals, right? Yeah. So
Practice your bunny hopping.
practice your bunny hopping. Maybe I don't know. Check on the scrims from the other guys, and I don't know, take some peeks on their strategy. Whatever gets you to the finals.
It's interesting, you guys. I see a Fortress here. Just one of my personal favorite maps. I love Fortress.
Yeah.
So that's it. Was a good one to throw in there. Huh?
Everyone loves Fortress.
I go for the glass every time.
The glass, yeah, the stupid glass. But I mean, then you're using.
I don't know about the glass.
I mean, I was kidding. You don't go like unless you need to. You don't go like. You don't need to go for the glass.
Yeah, I mean, depending on defender stackers, you have to sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this glass in the second game, because is there a glass in detonate? No, there's no glass.
No.
All right.
Classic backhack and detonate though, so it'll be interesting to see if we get a bunch of back and forth.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe some have noticed that I had some other winning conditions for the matches, and then I got approached by a guy who was very present in the old Dystopia Global League days, and he said my rules are made up and are crap. So we have these new rules now, but I'm not really accustomed to these ones. I may have to call in some support to decide who will be the winner. So if there is much backhacking, I hope there won't be. But yeah, let's see.
Alright. So we still got some time before it starts. So
Yeah.
in the chat, Staple said, "Can you get a quick description of what Dystopia is, where it came from for anyone who's new and watching, and for historical records?" I don't imagine anyone is watching this that hasn't played, but I'm not a boomer, so I don't know the complete history. Maybe you do, Marco?
Oh man, well, back in the day I was a 16-year-old kid who didn't speak a single word, who just used the laser all the time. I don't think people liked me very much back then. I don't know if they like me today, but at least I talk today. So yeah, back in the day it was a bit more popular. There were a couple other Half-Life 2 mods, but I know of people that specifically bought Half-Life 2 just for the mods because they had no money, or heard from their colleagues there are some pretty nice mods to be played. And yeah, it's a cyberpunk themed, I don't know if I should call it arena shooter. It's not really an arena shooter, but it's somewhat of a mix between like Quake, Unreal Tournament with the whole jumping around, switching weapons, and a more objective-based style like Counter-Strike, a blend of the two.
Team Fortress, yeah. I do remember.
Team Fortress.
I wasn't really around at the time, but like definitely like won like best mod or like best Half-Life source mod some year, like very early on. It's like very
Yeah, no,
one of the earliest
the reason the
source
first time
mods.
it was where I actually got into Dystopia. I actually read in PC Gamer magazine. They had an article on Dystopia.
Oh really?
Way back in the day, and that's how I first heard about it. And you know, I got in, and it's funny. The first time I played it, I didn't play. I tried it and I couldn't figure out how to leg booster, and I got frustrated and didn't play for another week. And then eventually, you know, I got back into it. Really around the 1.2, 1.1, 1.2 era. I think it was 1.2. I started playing a lot, and then in college, right at the end of 1.2 into 1.3, I played a lot. And yeah, it's definitely a team-based. It's got all the mix of some of those old classic games. You remember when I was little, like a Unreal Tournament for the sort of the team play. It's got the very objective base like Counter-Strike. It's got the old style movement. You know, there's no, your gun doesn't go down when there's no sprinting or anything like that, which appeals to a lot of people.
What I like
it's
the
very
most,
technical.
what I like the most about the game is or all the games in the past, is that you just respawn. You don't have to wait like in these new battle royales or Counter-Strike. You just have to wait when you die. And in this, you have to wait like 10 seconds or 15 seconds and you're back in action. So it's very action driven. It's not like, okay, you have to pay attention to not die. You still have to pay attention to not die, of course. But you can just get into the game real quick. And that's what I like about Dystopia.
I also love the fact that it's also part of the strategy because if people who don't know, when in Dystopia, when you die, it adds to your team's respawn counter, and depending on what class you are when you die, it adds more time. So if you play a heavy, it's going to add more time than if you play a light. So that definitely goes into your strategy, and trying to figure out and mitigate having really long respawn times.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I used to be very good at getting those 1 second respawns in until they balanced out the respawn.
How did
It's
it
probably
work?
for the best.
I can't really recall.
It used to go from like however 15 or 20 seconds, however it starts at, to 1, and it would just cycle again. But now it just stays at 5 seconds if no one is in the queue.
Yeah. So you can time your suicide and then immediately respawn.
Yeah, you
And I think
could
they added. I don't
get
remember
like
when
a
they
3
added
second. Now you have like a minimum of 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So, and there's no one in the queue.
Yeah, and of course, once you suicide, everybody else starts dying like flies, and that's always
Happens
how
every
it
time.
happens to me. Yeah.
And I don't remember when they added it, but I think when did they make it so that when you suicide, you don't get your energy back? That was another big. That was an early switch.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That used to be a strategy
That's
for
certainly
deckers
ago.
to try and suicide.
Yeah. Or get shot by your own teammates.
Yep.
But I think in the stopwatch mode, Hyphenated told me at least, that this is not the case. This is only for pop. So, or pop just for normal conditions. But we can see, maybe somebody tries this strategy, like gets decked out, suicides immediately, or gets shot by a teammate and then respawns with 1 energy. We have to see. Can't really recall. Let me start the poll, so everybody should have some points.
Yeah, if you all aren't already following, you should just follow the channel. That way we get like the Twitch integration for the points is just more fun. It's basically the same as the bot, but you need to get 50 followers to be able to get Twitch points.
Oh, you mean the official Twitch points, not like this mod here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if everybody could follow. I mean, we already are so close to being partnered or affiliated or whatever the word is they use for that. We just need the followers, I think, and then we are there. But I mean, we will lose it after the tournament, so. But let me just.
I don't think you can lose affiliate.
You can? Okay.
No.
Yeah. So we just need the followers. I could make an announcement in the Discord again. Just some instructions for the betting. You now can vote with bet green and red. This thing will close after 10 minutes, and when you keep chatting, the message will repeat itself, just so it stays in the chat all the time. You can see the other commands you have there with points. You can see your own points, and top. You can see all the top bettors, the guys who have the most points. And top hours is just whoever watched the stream the most. And betting works like this. Everybody that bets, the points go into one pool, and afterwards I can like pick out the winner after the game. I hope I don't miss this. If I do, please somebody remind me. And then all the points from all the losers get allocated to all the winners. So if there are like 9 guys betting on one team and just 1 guy betting on the other, and one of the teams is paid off, obviously, and then this guy can get rich. So who doesn't want to get rich on Dys coins? Also, I renamed them Dys coins now because Staple wasn't happy with Corp coins. It was just a bit one-sided. Yeah. So 9 more minutes. Should we switch to the game and see? Oh, Bob is here too. Hey, Bob. Come again, Bob. We didn't hear you.
Hello.
Ah, hi. We had Les in here a couple minutes ago. He thought he's up in this game already. Maybe it's the same with you. I don't know. I switched the games. The first game I posted was the second game, and the second game is the first. So you will be in the next game unless you want to commentate both. Bob?
Can y'all not hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hey.
When's the next game?
Should be 19 UTC. Are you on East Coast? That's -5. That would be 12. 12? I don't know.
I think it's -4 for the East Coast right now.
Or -4.
Yeah, I think it's -4.
Dang, these stupid time zones are the death of this game.
Yeah. We did the old DGL under Manco when we were on DGL.
Yeah.
I did a team, and it had Quell in it, who's from Poland. It had White Materia in it, who's from Illinois, and it was just a nightmare trying to get everything get all the matches and everything set up. So you've done a great job with this. In fact, isn't that a DGL? In this map. There's a DGL billboard.
A DGL what?
A billboard on DGL right next to the corpse spawn.
Let me just switch to the game with the camera as well so I can check it out. Round 1. Ah, you mean yeah. That's the one I have in the intro. Like this blue red esports sign. Also, let me show off the new key commands I have here. I made these from suggestions, and I think they work out pretty well. I can now switch. Now I'm at objective 1. You two other commentators don't see this, only the guys on Twitch. I have now 4 views here on the first objective. And once they capture the first one, I can just press another key and rebind those keys for the second objective. Third objective gets captured, I can do this for the third. Also a cyber view, because some guys said there is not much cyber going on in the stream, but half the game is cyber, so I also have this cyber view now. I don't know if I'm in here many times. I hope I don't forget. And also I have now player hotkeys where I can switch to players. It's a bit hard to do this because I have this bar on my lower screen where I see infrequent at 8, like Boxside at 3. Is Boxside in here? Yeah, I need to bind Boxside. And then I have to watch the stream or the game and see a name and then look down and see the name. I hope I can do this, but I think it's better than in the show match. So, a couple new things here. You can give more feedback afterwards if you'd like to see something else or have some more suggestions. Yeah, I think everybody's in here. Cool. Much needed improvement over the show match. Let me just bind Boxside real quick. I didn't have his friend's code to this minute.
You didn't believe me when I gave you my Steam ID.
Yeah, it was really low. But hey, you're kidding me. What? You must have been around when Steam launched. Yeah.
Don't even remind me. My Steam account was from November 4th, 2004. November 17th, 2004.
Don't you get this award, like 15 years of service or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I picked it up, and then 14. Steam was fucking awful, so I didn't use it for a long time, and then I finally went back to it when they made you use it.
Yeah, Steam, the first Steam, no community, no anything. It just didn't work half the time. Offline mode didn't work. Like, it was this really ugly green color.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone remembers that.
Oh, yeah. And they even had, not right now, they don't have any. I don't think they have any, skins, but you used to have, a few actual Steam-supported skins.
Yeah. I think you can still look at that. I think that's still an option. It doesn't actually do
yeah, it's there, but they're not from Steam itself, I think.
Yeah. Dude, I just I was talking to Muted, and he's saying he seems to have loved the old the Steam Army Green. I don't know, Muted, it's not. No, like it was just terrible.
That was old school.
And then they did that huge revamp. I remember they introduced the community, and then it was like all your friends had like, this person hasn't set up their Steam profile yet. Please encourage them to set up their Steam profile and stuff like that.
So in theory, this match is starting in like about 2 or 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll hop out and I'll do the next one.
So
All right.
I don't know about you guys. I think I gotta make sure I got the right team name actually. Oh, fuck it, Willie's team. I think Willie's team's gonna win this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see the bets. There is 1 more minute or 1.5 more minutes for the poll, and the guys in chat think otherwise. Why do you...
I think it's gonna be close. I think that Rag's team definitely has a chance.
Yeah, they have a chance,
I don't
but
know
I think it's more likely.
how cyber heavy they're gonna go.
Yeah, but I mean, cyber on this map, it's more supportive, not really that important. I mean, of course, on the first objective, it sucks if you don't have the turrets or the doors. You just have to shoot the turrets all the time. That sucks, loses your time. But on the second one, I mean, I go to the roof all the time. It doesn't matter if anybody hacks the turrets or the door. I never go out there. Usually, of course, I don't have a strategy. I just go up there and laser everybody or try to. But I think in a game where you have a strategy, it still benefits you if you have the door, so you can attack from different angles. But I think it's not that important, like on a map like on Fortress, where you really need cyber presence.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you have for decking? I know Willy is a really good decker. I hate decking against Willy.
Johnny used to deck a good amount. I haven't seen him deck in a little while, but
yeah, I mean, I think I faced him in PUG recently, but I mean, I don't. They're in a different class for decking. And if he's a decker, he's just gonna die. To be honest.
You don't deck that often, Crimson, do you? You're more like a meat
I
space.
deck often enough.
Really? Also,
did
like...
you? I didn't catch it, but there's like, I remember during the last game you cast it. I remember like doing a 2v1. It was a bit like right after they came in right after another, but then I killed them both.
Yeah.
I think it must have been Johnny and someone else, I think. I'm not the greatest though, no. But sometimes I can still be pretty decent.
Yeah, sometimes
stars align.
You just have your decking days and you just deck out everybody, and other times you just miss all the shots. You get shafted to hell. I hate being shafted, just because it feels, yeah, you get hit with little hits instead of one big one. It just hurts that much more.
Yeah, if you're good at tracking. I mean, that used to be my. I don't know if I was a best decker, but I used to love decking. But it'd be interesting. I always like seeing what people's decking strategy is, because having a good couple deckers that can just drop in even on a map like this and just make things more inconvenient for your team, or convenient for your team, or inconvenient for the other team.
Yeah,
can really make a difference.
I really hate when people hold space bar. That's just really annoying. And I get why you want to do it, especially if it's like 2v1, but it's just really fucking annoying. I think Willie likes to do that, but I don't think he would need to, depending on who their actual decker will be. No, that's as important on this map.
I remember some of the old legends I hated decking against were I used to deck with Flea a lot. It was always fun. And Hyphenated and Bitey. None of those people were fun to deck against. At all.
Yeah. I mean, you only improve if you play against guys that are better than you. It sucks. True. I mean, it sucks to play against them, but who wants to improve anyway?
Yeah. This is Dystopia. I'm already perfect.
Yeah. so I don't know. Alright, it's starting. So I won't be talking that much. I will keep my microphone unmuted if I see something I need to shout in. But I'll let you guys handle it. Also, Fire, if you can't move, you have to join a team and then go back to spec.
Gotcha. Here we go. All right. We got.
Looks like they're just
run.
cracking the door at the beginning. Pretty decent strategy.
Yeah.
Good amount of arms shooting, but they're mostly dead.
We definitely got that heavy. Oh, we got a heavy down. Core heavy down.
Looks like a very bad spawn for the punks. Already decking.
Oh, could be a quick one.
Is he stealthing? Yeah, but it's still.
Oh, that's a quick.
First objective
quick
already
turnaround.
done.
Under a minute.
Yeah.
See, I know my prediction is going to be right. There's still quite a bit of match left to go.
We have. Did they do a GL? No, no GL in the room. Rag with his heavy hitting MK. Get away on the roof. Shelled. Stripped.
I don't know if sides are we trying to deck so far. Oh wait, actually Willie is. Doesn't see you in spectators.
Willie's taking the turret. He's gonna go for the door too. Here we go. So, yeah, we got a bunch of action in the front door.
I do like the offensive passes, but he just went out the door and just got chunked.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the punks really have a counter decker.
No, I don't think they may not be going for the deck strategy at all.
Yeah, I don't see any deck implants actually. Yeah, a lot of tax, a lot of meta plants.
Yeah. Got a stealther coming in. Down by him. Good old MKs. Lasers.
Yeah, XX on the laser.
Action required.
Oxide. Really going right for it. I love it.
It doesn't quite work out though.
No, it does not.
Oh, that's a nice cortex there. Not enough corpse alive to take. I just respawn, but they lost their momentum for that first objective.
I think the core are gonna have it. We should get a punk spawn, hopefully.
And they're in the objective. The core.
It's always a hard
one.
one coming back. Really get it.
Oh, just barely.
Oof. Just barely got it. It all depends on that spawn timer.
Rag has the basic deck and not enough energy. That's really gonna hurt. A few extra seconds to deck in.
Yep.
But if he does get there, there won't be security.
Also, 2 guys are still behind the objective.
Spawned.
Yeah, if he had enough energy, I don't think they would have got a respawn. Easy.
Yep.
He put on security before capping it back.
I guess the I think it just goes to show also the how not deck heavy punks are going.
That cap back
to get
in,
the
but
seesaw
then
once
you get
again.
respawn. They don't have any armor on the core, so this could be happening for quite a while.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too good for the cores. The Willie's coming in from behind. He might have this actually.
Moves. Yeah, big moves on the core's part. Getting that off. Always loved the GL in this room. So good. I think that's going to be the end of the seesaw.
Yeah. It's like Willie's cracking the door. Going around from behind. Snipes 2 punks in the back. Worked out pretty nicely.
That bolt gun, man. Is he gonna go for the shaft or is he gonna go for the hit scan? There it is.
Yeah,
picking him off
you
with
can
laser
get a
rifle.
good defensive hold on this objective, but 13 minutes is a lot of time to defend.
It is a lot. I've seen this objective be held for a very long time. But yeah, for 13 minutes, I mean, you could just start spawning, doing shotgun runs and stuff like that, just to get a little damage so you have the time. Rag doing in a 808 battle. You're gonna try and do a back hack?
I would not advise that. So in theory, because you have like that one small hallway, wouldn't be the worst thing. But like, it's risky to get there, and if they get a respawn,
Yeah. You really have to time it really well. Then one tack and you're one tack away from being killed.
Juve was doing the minigun strat.
Oh boy. Yeah, is it really switching over to the smart locks?
he's still on bolt gun. Might be boxer on
Yeah,
smart locks. I think it was on that earlier.
Yeah, wheelie on that bolt gun is just crazy.
That's coming from a laser player.
He fucks me up with the bolt gun all the time.
You know, the bolt gun is such a... I mean, I was never very good at it, but it is such a powerful weapon if it's used right.
Not looking too good for the punks right now.
Yeah, not looking too good for the punks.
Just one alive. Well, they gotta respawn, but they're just gonna get a ton of damage if they don't get this out right. Are down to about
They really gotta clean up the area and reset. I mean, Jeffos still got the Basilisk. He goes down. And Willie with his magical bolt gun. Vortex bomb.
Oh,
Oof.
close one.
That would have been huge. Rag, the bee's dick of health.
They got a little bit of a breather for the punks, but not looking too good.
You know, they've got some armor back. I think they need to prevent something from that happening again for the next 10 minutes.
Or just cap it even faster, that's an option too.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen XX
Oh,
on
XX is...
Basilisk before.
He likes to go Basilisk just to do his rocket jumps, or let's say Basilisk jumps. And also, I mean, let's be honest, Basilisk is one of the strongest weapon in my opinion.
It is. Does it still have the, I don't remember, but back in the days when I was trying to work on Dystopia, it had that thing where the first shot always shot. There's always one that shoots exactly straight. And then the others are making a random pattern around it.
Yeah, it didn't always have
things
that.
really far away.
Oh, it's almost now. Yeah, they get it.
Yeah, 11 minutes, 6 seconds. Gonna be a pretty tough time to beat. Technically doable, but can they do it? We will see.
It might be tough. I think the first objective might hang up the Rags team a little bit.
Yeah, 1 minute is hard to beat. Even without stealth taking, they just killed everybody.
So I hear 5 headshots with the minigun.
But I really would have guessed that the other team, that the Divas, will be stronger. But I'm really excited to see what happens now.
Yeah.
All right, let me switch to the break scene. We have some music. We have the chat on stream. So if you want to be eternally remembered, leave a good joke or a good comment, whatever.
Go down the annuals of gaming history.
Annuals of game. Yeah, I mean the next tournament will be in 6 years or so if we do it like we did it before.
Yeah, if we follow the normal rules.
Holy shit, man! We will all be 35 or 40 years old at that point. We need some more young blood in here.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's you know, it's a I even have friends who have gotten to download and play it, but it's a tough game unless you really want to get good at it and want to play it and learn all the stuff. You know, a lot of people, you know, they get turned off by some of the complexity, and you know, it also has that problem where everybody's playing is usually really good because they're the only ones who kept playing. So jumping in is more difficult.
Yeah, you get just crushed if you're a new player and nobody shows you the ropes. But I have to say, when I see many new players, I try to use MP a little bit more. So
yeah.
I don't want to turn them off right away. Or everybody,
maybe not laser.
Does that. Not laser.
Yeah, I think generally, we try not to do, you know, straight like LR 808s, bolt guns, light leg boosters.
Yeah. But it's a hard game. It's a hard game to get into. I mean, usually you don't even know that you have to pick implants, and if you do, you just pick random, and then you see this checking point. You see somebody decking there. You don't know what it is. First thing you do is just katana him. So
yeah.
So you can go.
You kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
But you don't have a cyber deck yourself, so hey, good job, man.
I think the one of the coolest parts about what this is shown so much in one of my least favorite maps, which is I call it Fundermine.
Yeah.
That map was the last map I actually learned for actually learned how it worked, and I had to actually just get a server and play the whole map to try and figure out how it worked. Just because, and when you get it, it all makes sense. But you know, unless you either dedicate the time to learn it, or someone shows you, it's really tough. And for all the maps, there's so much interplay between, you know, cyber and buttons and all these other things. You know, if you're coming in expecting maybe like something like a UT 2004 deathmatch where you can just jump in vehicles and go kill the people, then it's not it's a big surprise when you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, you see it on Detonate especially. If you capture the first objective, then some noobs just run around this first arena here. Don't know that they need either to suicide or run this long corridor to get to the second objective. You're just lost. But I think they have some arrow pointers on the map these days, which are.
I remember when they added those. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Another thing that changed, I remember when I was talking to Twin Cannon, that threw me off forever was I was so used to blue always being core and red always being punks. Then when they switched it, I think the default behavior now isn't it that green is always ally and red is always enemy?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, you played the other way around. You know the other.
Which way? Okay, do you play with the green or the?
Yeah, I have the green and red because I was very confused when they were blue and red. So I thought, hey, what the fuck's up here?
Yeah, no, I can't. It throws me off if I do the green because I see the red and then I have to think about whether I'm playing core or not, right? I mean, or punks or core, like what team I'm on.
Yeah.
That way, if it's always blue and red, I can always know that. Like, I just have to remember what team I'm on. That's it. I don't have to remember.
Okay.
Like,
so you know, I'm blue and the red are the enemy. But I mean, the other way should be easier because it's always red, no matter which team. That's what's straightforward.
Yeah, it is straightforward, unless you played it the other way for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, sure. That's true.
Because when I see red, I just think punks.
Punks.
Right? And then if I'm on the punks, I don't shoot them. Like...
To be honest, I can't really say which team is attacking on each map, just out of memory. Because sometimes the switch, like on this map, it's the corpse attacking and the punks defending, which is usually the other way around. I mean, I've played this game for 14 years and I can't tell you on which map which one's attacking.
The core attacking is really rare. The maps I can think of where the core attacks are broadcast, detonate.
Yeah.
I think that might be it for the big maps.
What would make the corpse attack the punks? I mean, do they have some special liquid in this tank here, or some special data on broadcast? I mean, somebody has to be in there to make them mad. I don't know.
Yeah, broadcasting makes sense. They're trying to shut down like a pirate radio station.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So that one makes it. This one, I have no idea.
Isn't there some Dystopia lore or so? I mean, I know in the past we had AVV who made these funny comics about Dystopia.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, they were hilarious. But is there lore or so? Do you know that?
I don't know if there's. I don't remember if there's like a big. I don't remember kind of like a big like lore story. I know that some of the maps have stories. Like for example, Cybernetic, which you're gonna play. The punks are trying to get someone out of jail, right?
Yeah.
So they have little stories like that. Silo, they're trying to launch a missile, which is one of my least favorite maps. Controversial opinion. I hate Silo.
I hate Silo too, but always it gets voted in, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? We are 20 people on this server. Why are you going for Silo? What the hell?
The best thing about Silo is killing people with the platforms.
Yeah, you managed to do that, but there are so many things on Silo that just makes you rage. I mean, you think, okay, you can snipe, but then you get 5 Tesla balls and rockets up in your face, and then you go Tesla yourself, still Tesla balls. It's just crazy. It's a mayhem on there.
There are some maps that are very unique too. Yeah, I don't know. Krim, what do you think? Would you rate Silo as in your favorites, least favorites, or don't really have an opinion?
For pub, probably not so good, but I don't know. They have the new Silo version. I don't know if that's ever actually been played in a pub.
We have some nice lore info from Urinal Cake here. Lore for Detonate didn't really exist much. It was pieced together by multiple developers. As towards the end, it was a map taken over by 3 to 4 level designers. it ended up so good. I love Detonate.
Yeah.
But it was funny. Les told me recently about the Doorzilla and where it came from. There was this guy who had these don't enter doors everywhere. I think you see them in some maps still. These gray don't enter doors. And Les told me they were just everywhere. And then they made a joke out of it and just made it into Doorzilla and removed the other doors. Some fun lore here.
Yeah. There's that graffiti. Speaking of Les with the graffiti, I think it's on broadcast. It says leg sucks at GL.
Yeah. He even claimed that his name was on the gun itself. I have yet to confirm this.
On the model for the gun?
Yeah, on the model. Maybe let's see if somebody has a GL in hand here. Yeah, we have to test this afterwards. Is Les's name on the gun? I have never seen it. It would be fun if his name was on the grenades itself, like in... Was it in the Unreal Tournaments? Have you have Smiley on the grenade of the flak cannon? Somewhere you have Smiley.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just see a big Les in your face.
I think of other funny things, funny like little Dystopia Easter egg. The dolls in Fortress.
Oh, the dolls, they're great, yeah. And yeah. The plushie. They should make these and just sell them. I would really buy one of these.
I would buy one.
Yeah.
I'd buy. And people would be like, "What's that?" And I'd be like, "It's the greatest game that you should be playing."
Okay, Urinal Cake thinks or says Les's name isn't on the grenade launcher. It was made by a developer that wasn't on the team for very long, and while Les was on an early playtester. Oh, that's too bad, Les. I'm so sorry. Did we have grenade launchers in this game? I can't even remember. Don't think so.
The doors be wild. Oh boy. Yeah, see, oh, there you go. There's some old school Dystopia stuff where the doors are whacking out.
Yeah. Doors just running away through the map. Let me see the times again. We had... When was the game over? 11 minutes. 11 minutes, 6 seconds. Holy shit. Yeah, this
nearing
is
the end of a 10-minute break. Get to some more action soon.
So if we still have time between this game and the next one, we could play our break activity. Or we could take a real break. Go buy some beer. And whatever. I'm on my second one already.
Sorry, it's a little early here. It's only 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's really early for you. That's true. But it's Dystopia Day. These are odd rules.
I mean, me and White Materia used to play the Knights of Drunktopia.
Drunktopia, yeah.
Nothing's better. Missing all of your bunny hops and not being able to use any weapon except for like the AR.
Yeah. Don't forget to release the grenade after you have like pulled a pin. Stuff like that. Especially annoying when it was an EMP. Dang, the EMP timer is so long, it's crazy. I need to go AFK for 1 minute. Sorry. Oh, we can set the stopwatch. Just a second.
It says Punk set time to beat 11:07.
Yeah, just switch the map though. Ring set though.
Oh, I see. Crib, I want to get a video of your keyboard as you play. I want to see this QETC magic.
I was thinking about streaming my match, but I'd have my camera on. I'm not going to use, especially with prizes. I'm not going to handicap myself with QETC.
Oh, Fortress. 7-second cap if you do it right.
No.
First objective. What is it? 10, 11? What's the fastest you've ever seen one be captured in Fortress?
Alright, I'm back.
I honestly have no idea.
I know you can get under 30 easy. If you're a light bunny hopper, you can probably get it in, what, 15 seconds?
Yeah, probably even sooner, maybe. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Or let me try this time to beat. We had 11 minutes 06 time to beat. Yeah, worked. Did it work? Still, or do we have to restart the round? Still round 2. Try.
I might need to restart.
Map restore is the command, I think. Map. Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
good now.
I think if they restart it again, it should start at 11:06 all the time. 07. If this 1 second seals the deal, then I would be really surprised. Okay, so yeah, they're live again. Have fun commentating. Let's see how they do.
Alright.
Go with the offensive basilisk. I don't know about that.
It's
And a defensive one.
Oxide whipping out the AR. Still looking down here. We're getting mowed down. Bragg getting pretty far.
Yeah, did some pretty good work with that shotgun. Just box it with the line. They might still be able to hold on though. Killed one. And punks respawned.
Punks respawned.
They might have had it if they killed him. Then one could have decked the gate. The other the objective. Might have been pretty close though.
Yeah, they might have been able to get it. Johnny just aggressively going for that high spawn time, apparently.
Yeah, Jeffos just killed 3 of them with the basilisk, but they just got him though. Not looking too great for the attackers.
That looked great before. Yeah. I'm doing some duty with that shotgun. I love the shotgun.
Yeah, it's a lot of the other weapons got quite a bit of power creep, so it's not so good these days.
Oh, he gets it the last minute and pulls out the bolt gun.
That was unfortunate.
Not even
It was quite the kill.
He just like sprinted over there, fisted her. I think punks still have this though, but
Yeah.
this is keeping it interesting.
Oh, we have the punk decker. XXX still alive. Wow. sweep on the team. A spawn. Will he get it? Oh, I think he messed up a little bit.
He looks like he's gonna get it though.
He's got it.
Yeah, there. Might just take it back. Didn't even deck out. Oh, he's using his meta plant, and now he doesn't have enough energy to deck. I think.
Turn that baby
25
off.
energy deck.
There's such a difference between the two cyber decks. Like a hold.
Okay, that's definitely still a toss-up now. I was expecting to get second so early.
Here it comes. We're talking about the Tesla and the rocket.
X is going in the back like Willie did. Third objective. Not as effective though. Still doing work actually.
Ooh,
No one's deck.
no energy.
Johnny has energy, but he's not there. It's finally going there. He'll be able to get some damage, but I don't know about killing the objective.
Taking the full thing. Got a counter decker. Boxside is counter decking.
Oh, looks like he's getting it. Okay.
Just down to the wire.
Yeah, they can still pull it back, but this is quite a good amount of momentum.
5 more minutes.
Boxside going
Counter decking, not really
third.
a good idea, in my opinion.
Especially for third. I mean, the target's so big. Boxside, however, going for the huge moves here.
Oh, that's. I sent 2 to stop him, so it was good as a distraction at least.
Slow down the momentum.
Decent work from the punk side.
I definitely have the time. Well, it's slowly dwindling. But I think this is definitely a very hard objective to push and meet.
If they send Boxside to backhack, they always have to send some defenders or some attackers too, just to get them.
And they could just let them cap it, but maybe they don't even remember how bad backhacking is for the defenders.
Yeah.
Even though I hate Silo, backhacking, canceling the weapon launch with backhacking Silo is always fun.
Tactical suicides.
That's a problem to go back again. This doesn't make it very far.
We got attacking strategy here. We got a little bit Jeff looks on that Basilisk. It's just cutting people down. He is the top scorer of the game at the moment. Actually, I'm seeing very little grenade launcher use, if any.
Tesla's very good on this objective. Okay, we got some. Can we get this actually? Maybe not. It's really going to be down to the wire on this. It's all up to Willie now. They're pretty low though.
Oh, infrequent with the huge kill. Will they take it?
Oh, it's getting close.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's happening, yeah.
Yeah. There was a huge respawn.
In an upset.
Sub 10 minutes for this map is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good for both teams. Crazy.
After the first match, you know, it was really looking. Rag's team was looking like it's going to be a tough uphill climb, but you know, they pushed through. That quick cap on the second objective was huge.
11 minutes and 9 minutes 30. Holy shit, why do we have rounds with 20 minutes in it? I don't know. Yeah, so the Divas win their first game. Awesome.
Yeah, great. It was great playing, especially in the second game. That second match, that was a huge, you know, huge push.
I hope they stay in their voice chat so we can get in there. Let me see if they're still in there. Yeah, I will put you to the voice chat channels with me real quick.
Sure.
Divas in red. Hello.
Just keep everyone in a state of shock. Yeah.
Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Hello.
Let me pull in QETC real quick, and also
QTC.
Fire Elemental. Oh, they are in the wrong channel. I put him to the loser teams. All right.
Oh,
Good
hello,
game,
hello.
boys. What the hell?
Oh, that was super fun.
All according to plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
We thought about
That's
going into the
right.
losers bracket for the fairy tale ending of this tournament, but we fuck it,
Hey,
let's just win.
you still have the chance. You still have the chance.
Nah.
Losers
No, you
bracket
gotta
will
lose
stay.
it right from the start.
Yeah, so did you expect the first round to be that over that quickly?
No.
To be honest, I thought it was gonna be 2 20-minute games, because that's usually how it goes, but I guess we were good at attacking both teams. I don't
Both
know.
teams, yeah, 11 minutes and 9:30 is crazy. What the hell?
There was a lot of lights. Like it was just like a
Yeah.
non-stop light rush.
Well,
And,
that's the meta now, I feel like.
but even with the lights on defense, the spawns felt like you were waiting a long time to come back.
Yeah, I think we lost so fast because they literally wiped us every time, so we had like a 16-second spawn timer and we could just tap the objective for free.
Yeah. Also,
Not gonna lie, I was a little worried when they capped that first round so fast, but we really got momentum going on on our attack.
Yeah. You
I
had
also said I would defeat Bauxite. That was my only job here. That's why I showed up to play.
Well, you know, he's only substitute. He could come back in another team to face you again. I don't
Oh,
know.
Yeah.
That should make his tournament dream happen here.
like some unpleasant disease. Just keeps coming back.
You can't get rid of him.
No.
Usually he's late to any appointment, so maybe in the next match he will show up to the second round only, and then yeah, who knows? Yeah, so your first win, you will play against Monarchs with Psycho Demon or Sacre Bleu with Prox and Hyphenated. Who would you rather want to fight? Have you thought about this?
I'd like to beat Psycho.
I'd like to go against Psycho, yeah.
The
But,
Monarchs.
But I'm a little bit frightened of both teams, frankly. Because they seem pretty strong.
If you play against Sacre Bleu, also could everybody pronounce Sacre Bleu real quick? It's French word for anybody that doesn't know.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre.
Suck my blue.
sucked by blue. It's a shame that there's not one French guy on the team. So
Wasn't Lanfear French?
yeah, but
Is he not playing?
Not in that team.
Oh no.
I think he's in the yellow one, in the Bumblebees.
There's 3 French players in the tournament, right?
Yeah, Uragon is in the Plague, my favorite team, and I shouldn't have a favorite team. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's just the name. I like the name, and also Psychodemon, French in the Monarchs, and yeah, Lanfear is in the Bumblebees, and we have one in the subs, Cyclero.
Yeah, I think Cyclero is for the record Urigan's like cousin or some shit.
Oh really?
No joke.
Crazy.
Yeah. My favorite Cyclero moment is that when he wrote to me or us, we were playing like in the middle of the day, a Saturday, and he said I have to go, and we asked him why, and he said I'm gonna go drink beer with a girl. It was like 11 in the morning. Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the custom in France. That's well known. I'm going to pick a winner from the poll here. We had a poll. You probably didn't know that because you didn't. You weren't in the stream.
Yeah, sure. We were in the stream.
Yeah, we had 2 bets on the Green Devils and 4 on you guys, and all those 4 will get some Discoins. Big winner.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. There's no prize at the end yet, but if you have suggestions better than Chufa's suggestion, you could hand them in. Also,
you bet against us, honestly. Ugh.
Yeah. Another thing, if you play against the blue team, you have to play on the US server. How do you feel about that?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Fast and that dirty ping.
I don't think we actually mind that much because we practiced on the US server as well in the scrim, and it was all right. It wasn't really that bad.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine.
I think we're confident.
I mean, we might force them to play EU just to spite them, but
sure. Whatever helps you win. But I mean, XX, I haven't played on a US server recently. How is the laser on a US server to ping? I mean, your kills were very detrimental for your team's win here as well. How do you feel about the laser on high ping?
I mean, I'm probably just as bad low ping, high ping, doesn't matter. I think most people understand that, like, hit scan it doesn't get affected too badly by ping, does it? It's more the projectiles.
Yeah, but I mean, those crazy 200 ping heavies with the iron, I can't hit them with my laser. No chance.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I'm just more used to playing on higher ping. That's where the pubs were mostly. I don't know, because to be honest, I was struggling maybe more with LR on some of the EU service. But then you can just switch to Bolt and it's OP. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Willy was the bolter on your enemy team. He got some nice shots off too. And then you switched to Bolt too. I saw the chat was talking about, hey, why is XX going to Bolt? He should do what he does best, which is, well, laser probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think laser's probably better if you're really good at it, but Bolt's just it's quite forgiving, isn't it? Because even if you miss, you hit.
Yeah.
It's got a huge hitbox. On some maps, just shooting down the corridor is enough to net you a frag. Oftentimes, if you get a headshot, which is, I don't know, seems like RNG most of the time. So
true.
It's a better rushy kind of light rush weapon, isn't it? Whereas with LR, you're kind of slightly sitting back, looking for picks. And that game is very. There doesn't seem to be enough space for LR.
Bolt is very flexible. You can use it for spam, or you can use it for accurate headshots.
It's perfect for clutch 1v1s.
Yeah. It's the fact that it's like light. You can choose the range you engage at on you against most other things, and Bolt does full damage from any range, same as LR. So
yeah, that's true.
You can just, if you need to get close, you can, but you can also just sit back and spam it and fuck things up.
Nice. All right, congratulate again. Looking forward to your next match. We will start the stream up in 50 minutes again, probably. I think we should do the off-air break real quick, just to set everything up. and we will be back in 15 minutes with a new bet, with a new game. So, see you guys. Have fun in your next game.
Yeah, we will.
See you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
congrats.
go watch the stream now.
All right. Until then, bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Bob is already here. Okay, going to go to the end to the break real quick. We will be back in, I don't know, 13 minutes or so. Grab a beer, take a piss, do whatever you need. But don't miss it. Be back.